talk about the other business we had to attend to, just in case it's one of the greatest generals. Just casually killing someone who lives in their room.
I must be careful.
Go away.
You deserve this. One of the coolest
The first
down.
man I killed for my order, I cried and wept after trying to hold back the tears. But I told myself, I am merely acting upon a foretold destiny, navigating the whim of greater gods. My actions are simply pebbles.
Pebbles that wash away in the surf as harmless as dust.
Pebbles were once bedrock, as were you.
Yay, level up. I'm gonna go down that one so I'll get the back wall. What is this? I'll go for that. That seems more useful.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted
Yes.
by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I'll follow. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's not an easy choice to make, but I will choose with care. I promise.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Yeah, let's hear what they've got
Bishop.
to say.
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
As much as I want to vote for him, I really don't think he's ready.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring
We said
joy to
something
this
else there.
Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
He doesn't sound very convincing.
Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord.
He seems the most confident.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before our boat?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Elfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is.
No,
and a
boss, I
good
do
man
not
as
want
well.
your followers,
But
thank
I
you.
cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
This is actually a hard choice.
3 men, 3 possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses.
Between these two.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
Yeah. Let's hear what you gotta say for the others.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good alderman, but a faithful ally? The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is wisest of the 3, and has already proven himself. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your shire with pride, ferocious one.
He deserves it.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbeor, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Ealdorman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
hell?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast! For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive! Steel yourself.
Oh, good job. I didn't vote for him. He's a order member. I didn't like him anyway, to be honest. He's trying to do a coup. Your coup will not be successful.
Is this how that guard welcomes a new elder?
I hope you didn't need that hair.
Bastard Bishop. What's his endgame?
Yeah, what is...
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ultimate seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief totter. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Ultiman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
How could that?
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded, until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Thank you. Where is this book? I like getting the skill.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Get it then. I can't be asked if I've got to unlock it and everything. Let's continue on and speak to the new alderman. Is this what I think it is? No. It's down this hole. still take it. Room and artifact. I don't know what you get for collecting them, but... Get out there, Ivor. There we go. No, it's one of them pages. I can't be off.
That's not normal.
They better not try and attack me because I'm friends with their new alderman. There he is.
A bold attack, and in broad daylight.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Alderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand
go.
what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herewrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald.
Thank you.
One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken
We'll
all
have
this?
my team as well.
She and
hopefully.
Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Here's the camp, do you see? The Field will soon be ready for action.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fields are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course.
Yes.
Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the field.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Here's the...
Let's get ready for battle. Woohoo. Battle time. They call that a castle. Oh,
To me,
okay, maybe this
holy
is-
warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
With me! For Odin!
Watch out! Arrows!
Shields!
we can get this battering ram on. Even if it kills us. It's taken ages to push. Damn.
Arrow fire! Grace!
We'll be through in no time.
Look out!
Oil!
Arrow fire! It's splintering!
All the way back.
Arrows coming!
Bless you, Eivor.
The gate is down! Leave the ram! We don't need it!
We're in.
Guide me, O Lord.
You evil man.
Way past that palisade. An explosion could do it. Or I could try hitting it with a springald.
Watch my lead.
No, you're dead. No, you're dead as well. Guess what? We can live through this. That's very nice. Is there anything? Is this what I think it is? It was, but it wasn't a movable one.
Damn
So not
knives!
whatever it is. How are we gonna break through that barricade then? There's gonna be some sort of one. Yeah. In, man.
I got him! My thanks, Algar!
Wait, this is the place I was raiding? I've just realised. I really tried raiding this place. I'll be back in soon. Time to kill the bishop. For God's sake, man, we almost got it. Literally an inch off getting on. Oh well. Durgar made it that time.
I'm mad.
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scamper's a coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Finish him!
In I go.
Focus, we have this.
You're trying to stop me, are you?
Damned. Need to get on the other side.
To hell with you!
Fight the idiot. Press hard.
Where does this take us?
Suffer. Get back here.
Oh, boy, huh? Oh, get over here. Take my fist and my axe. Climb then.
So respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the work of God.
You're dead. Straight into the flame.
Flatterman?
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Hiravrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
Dead.
Solum modo in paradisum.
Got what he deserved. Not even at me.
What are you doing?
Are
you feeling all right? Wouldn't be the first time I'd heard the like, but I always say.
There we
Eivor.
go, let's speak to him.
Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and
Yes.
talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
You fought well, ferocious swan. Notched a few scars on your baby fat today.
Yes, but they will heal. And stronger than before.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
It'll do for now. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranji. Let's tell her the good news.
Let's tell her the good news. You just know it's coming. I found a lot of information on a lot of people. That might be the last thing we do today. Let's go kill him. Yeah, let's kill him. I'll travel here and then we'll go over and stab him. Yeah. I'm gonna stab him. Why not? Level. My power level is now 200, so. Let's go over.
If they see me, this will get messy.
What? No escape, you yellow dog!
Even though you're easy, I'm not here for any of you.
You die now! Sure!
Still attack. Get over here. How easy. Come on. Make it hard for me. Oh no, you hit me. Oh, I was about to say, I hope you're like having a head, but his head never came off.
Must serve something.
Never cultist down.
No more winters for you.
Better to die than face my lords. I hope my Magister Magnus forgives me. For so long, I looked to him for guidance, for order.
If your honor is slow, a true lord cannot forgive you. They cannot.
Now I will turn my gaze to Warden, Tiwar, and Shunor. I will continue to turn until I find some forgiveness.
You will spin and drill yourself to an endless bottom.
Now let's go home. I don't know why I destroyed that.
And this protector had a wife, a scholar, who spent her days reading ancient tomes and deciphering.
Oh, I need 9.
Then go in peace.
And this protector had a wife, a
Before it
scholar,
was
who
5.
spent her days reading ancient tomes and deciphering the secrets of the desert.
Hey, my boy. Randvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl, you know.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases, and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander! Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Let's see what Holger has
what
to
say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a
What
pile
say you
of
in your defense?
stained detritus beneath the
I
docks,
just think Skyrim.
and salvaged what I
I hear
could.
that.
I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly, yes.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
I'll find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Hosinger, you become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to pay pranks, Holgate? Pay the fee, or be exiled?
Great, Jarl.
There's something
If
wrong
I
with
may,
Sigrid.
I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair? Oh, no. No, you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not. I am your Jarl, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life endure, chaos will reign. Do you understand?
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Good to see you. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
I want to see if I can talk to him. Where's he going? I want to talk to him. I don't want to end the video after I spoke to him.
A scholar who spent her days reading ancient...
Good day, Eivor! The fish are biting!
...of the desert. Together they had a son, in whom they hoped to...
Right, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and...